Hey, David.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Ready to work out?
Yeah, I'm just putting on my shoes.
Okay, cool. All right, whenever you're ready, we're gonna start on the floor. So grab a towel or something for your knees if you need it. We'll be in child's pose to start. So your toes are gonna come together, your knees are gonna go out wide and sit back between your heels here. Bring those arms out in front, stretch out as big as you can. And then as you breathe in and out, try to exhale and then push yourself down to the ground a little bit more. Relax. Let's hang out here for a minute. And then we'll switch over to each side for about 30 seconds or so. Try to sit back as far as you can. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth, and then press your forehead, but also your armpits into the floor a little bit. Try to go a little bit more each time until you feel like you've gotten a good stretch. Try to relax. Just hang out here. In about 25 seconds, we'll walk it over to one side and hang out for 30. Got about 10 seconds left, a little less. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and walk it over to the left side so we can stretch out that right side just below your armpit. You should feel it in your lats. Same thing on this side. Inhale and exhale and try to push yourself into the ground a little bit more. Except more on that right side this time. And we'll switch it over in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and walk it over to that right side so we can hit the left side. Same thing here. Don't forget your breathing. Exhale and push into the ground just a little bit more. Ten more seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come out of that one. We're going to stick one leg out to the side, nice and straight, right out from your hip. We'll tuck that back toe under, and you'll sit back over the heel. You should feel that in your adductor. Feel free to pause in both positions. You should kind of feel it in every single position here. A good stretch. If you feel like you need more range of motion, untuck the back toe and sit back more over your heel. You should get a little bit more. That should feel, you should feel it towards your glute if you do that. About 10 more seconds on this side and we'll switch it over. All right, go ahead and switch. The other side now, same thing, tuck the toe under until you feel like you need a little bit more range of motion, then you can untuck. Feel free to pause at the top and the bottom too, just so we can really take advantage of this stretch. About 15 more seconds here. Breathe into this one too. It'll feel a little bit better if you inhale and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Come back to all fours here. Let's go for some bird dog. So we'll go opposite arm and leg up at the same time, squeezing the glute, flexing the foot, bringing that hand up into a fist. We'll go for about a minute here. So just alternate at your own pace. Just making sure you're squeezing the glute as you raise your leg. And try to bring that opposite shoulder to the opposite hip, so we're contracting your core in the middle. Nice, that looks really good. About 30 more seconds. Try to get a good burn through your core. Awesome, keep it up. 15 seconds to go. Almost done. We got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Let's go for Spider-Man now. So we'll stick that front leg out into a low lunge. Hands are in line with that front foot. Bring that inside elbow down to the front foot and reach up toward the ceiling. Stretch those fingers out and follow your fingers with your eyes. Today we'll go for the leg extension too. So walk your hands back. Straighten out that leg in the front. For a good hamstring stretch, repeat. If you feel like you need more stretch, go for 2 arms bent instead of just 1 arm down and then opening. Same thing, 2 arms bent, straighten the other arm and still open up toward the ceiling. Let's stay on this side for about 20 more seconds. And 5 seconds, we'll switch. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stick the other side out. Same thing on that side. Inside elbow to the floor and then open up and then walk your hands back to stretch out the hamstring. Take your time here. Don't forget to breathe. Got about 30 seconds left. No need to rush through these. About 10 seconds more. Three, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go into pigeon now. So we're gonna be on the floor. We're gonna have one leg out in front. That heel can be kind of close to your other side, your hip. Bring yourself on top of your hips so both hips are square to the floor. And the back leg is straight out here. So that front foot should kind of be right in your hip pocket to start. And if you feel a good stretch here, that's great. We can hang out here. If you need a little bit more, bring yourself to the floor. If not, that's okay too. You can also from here try to bring that foot out a little bit more. So you've got more of a 90-degree angle rather than right in the hip pocket with that foot. Try to breathe and then sit into your hip a little bit more as you inhale and exhale. We'll switch in 3, 2, 1. It's about 45 seconds there. Same thing on this side. One side might feel better than the other too, and that's totally normal. We got about 20 seconds left on this side. Just try to relax. In 5 seconds, we're going to come up on our feet. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and stand up, hit some leg swings, some arm circles, and then we'll get moving a little bit more. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna go for 10 each side leg swings. If you have something to hold on to, that helps, but if not, that's okay too. Just try to get as big of a back kick as you can. It's possible, it's just difficult. So we'll go 10 each side, forward to back, and then 10 each side, side to side. Try to get a big swing internally and externally on that side to side. Try to keep your hips square toward whatever wall you're facing as best you can when you're kicking. So try not to open up too much at the back. Keep that leg staying forward and backward as opposed to opening up at the back. All right, so those look good. All right, when you're done with those, let's go into some arm swings. You can start small, working your way up. We'll go forward and back. And I'm gonna talk you through what we're gonna do next. So we're just gonna do a Tabata. So we'll go 4 minutes total, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We got 4 different movements. The first one is going to be a squat jump, or we can start with an air squat. We've only got 2 rounds per movement. If you wanna start with an air squat, that's just fine. But we'll go for squat jumps for 20 seconds. Then up next, we'll go for a Mackenzie push-up. So we'll be on the floor. We're gonna glue our hips to the floor as opposed to being in a plank. So hips are here. We're just gonna press through the arms, bring the chest down to the floor and back up. Feel free to pause at the top and the bottom there. Next up, we got single leg alternating deadlifts. So we'll go unweighted here. We'll reach toward the floor with the opposite foot, trying to keep your weight over top of that bottom foot. And it's hard to do that sometimes, so try to make sure that your hip is directly over the foot so you don't wobble so much. The last thing we're gonna do is a 2-foot lateral hop. So instead of a lateral bound, we're gonna go 2 feet, hopping side to side. This doesn't have to be huge, we can just go hop, hop, hop. And that's the 4th thing, but I will remind you of what's coming up next. So go ahead and relax there with those arm swings. We've got squat jumps up next or air squats. Whatever you feel like you need. Oops. Okay. Hang on, this is stopping my music. Okay, here we go. And go right into those squats. 10 seconds left, we're already halfway through. We've got Mackenzie push-ups up next. We'll have 10 seconds to rest. In 3, 2, 1, go ahead and rest. 10 seconds to rest here. In 3, 2, 1, we'll go for Mackenzie push-ups. We're gluing those hips to the floor. We're working on the music here. What in the world? And go ahead and rest. In 3, 2, 1, we're going for alternating single leg deadlift. Reach toward the floor with the opposite hand. Try to keep your balance as best you can. Sit that hip back. Good. All right, go ahead and rest. We got that 2-foot lateral hop. Up next, it doesn't have to be a huge hop. Go ahead and do those. And we're halfway.
All right, go ahead and rest. We're all messed up here. Can you hear me? I think I lost you for a second. Can you hear me? Okay, go ahead and rest. That was like 4 rounds all in one. Okay, go back to those squat jumps. Actually, let's skip that. Let's just do my Kenzie push-ups because you did enough hopping, I think. I don't know what's happening with my music. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm sorry. And rest in. And we'll go for that single leg alternating deadlift up next. And 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. And we've got one more round of lateral hops if you want to do that. Or you can do squat jumps or air squats, whatever you'd like. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. And go ahead and rest. Sweet. All right, that was our first dynamic warm up.
Okay, so now we're gonna go for 4 rounds, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We've got 3 different movements here. We have some thrusters. So if you got a weight set or maybe just one or something you can press up into the air and squat with, we'll go for that. So we're having a full squat into a press overhead, full squat and press. So ideally you'd like to use the power from the bottom of your squat to press those weights overhead so you're not relying on your arms the whole time. Especially for 40 seconds, it's not going to be fun if you're just squatting and pressing. So try to use your whole body into that movement. The second thing we're going to do is a dumbbell upright row. So we've done these before. We're just standing nice and tall, shoulders back and traps relaxed. From here, I just pull my elbows up toward the armpits. That's what we're aiming for with those bells or the weights that you've got. The last thing we're going to do is a leg switch. So we've done these before where we've done a leg lower, but instead we're going to go at the same time, moving both legs up and down or switching instead of standing tall, both at one time. Make sure your back is nice and flat on the floor here. Try to press your lower back into the floor so we're not arching and causing any stress to that lower back. Do you have any questions? All good? Okay. I'm going to use a different timer because this is a pain in the butt. Okay. There's our music. Okay, we'll go 4 rounds total, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, starting with our thrusters in 3, 2, 1, go. Full squat, hold those bells at your shoulders and press up nice and tall. Good, perfect, just like that. David. Just over halfway. We've got 10 seconds to go. All right, go ahead and rest. Cool, we got 20 seconds here. We'll go for the upright row coming up next. In 10 seconds, make sure you're squeezing your core here, giving yourself a nice stable base so we're not too close, we're not too wide. Those legs are soft. Here we go, and go. Pull up towards armpits, shoulders, bump up. Try to relax those traps. Squeeze the shoulders at the top. We've got 15 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Good work. We got leg switches now, so we're on our back. We'll go for that in 10 seconds. 10 more seconds to rest. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Both legs moving at the same time. Good. I find that if you put your hands under your glutes, it might help stabilize that lower back a little bit. Nice. Those look awesome. Keep it up. Just over halfway. 10 seconds to go. Good. Try to keep those feet flexed. Straight as possible. There it is. Nice. And rest. Good. Nice work. Round 1 is done. We're back to thrusters in 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Grab your weights. 3, 2, 1. Go. Full squat and send those weights overhead. Close to your ears, nice and straight above your head. Try to use the power from the bottom of your squat. Good. Keep it up. You got it. Try to breathe. There it is. Good. You got 10 seconds left. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Good. Got that upright row up next in 15 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pull up nice and tall. Traps relax. Try to pull those shoulder blades together at the back. Good work. We got 15 seconds. Almost done.
You say love is messed up. You say that it don't work. You don't wanna try. No.
And rest. Good. Leg switches up next.
Baby, I'm a stranger to heartbreak and the pain of. I always feel let go.
10 seconds.
And I know there's no making this right, this right. And I know there's no changing.
3, 2, 1, go. Good. Keep that lower back slanted into the floor. Good. Keep it up. Halfway.
gotta go there. Past the road
10 seconds, you got it.
it's only now. I got no secrets.
3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. We're halfway through. 2 more rounds to go. Back to thrusters. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Good. Halfway. You can do it. Keep it up. Don't forget to breathe. 10 more seconds. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. One more round of those. We got upright rows up next. 10 seconds. Stable base here. Shoulders apart with your feet. Squeeze the core. 3, 2, 1, and go. Those traps relax. Pull through your shoulders. Pull those elbows up high. Twenty seconds to go. We're halfway through. Almost done. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Good. Leg switches, and then we'll go for one more round. Three, 2, 1, go. Good. Nice. Those look awesome. Keep it up. More seconds to go. You can do it. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. We got one more round to go. We'll be back to thrusters in 14 seconds. Almost done. Last round here. We'll switch it up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Go. Full squat. Send them overhead. Good work. Halfway through. Don't forget to breathe. You can do it. 10 seconds to go. And rest. There it is. Good. Upright row up next. Last round here. Go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Back down, pull up high. Good. Awesome. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Good work. 15 seconds left. Good, we're halfway through. Good. Almost done. Three, two, one. Good. All right, go ahead and rest. Nice work. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna go for a 10-minute AMRAP instead this time. So this will be at your own pace. We're gonna be on the floor for the first 2 movements, and then we'll need your weights again for the last 2. So we're gonna do 20 hip lifts to start. So we'll be on your back. Feet are gonna be planted into the floor, the whole foot, elbows down. Make sure you're keeping that spine the whole time. I want it to be in a nice and level position. I don't want any arching of the lower back, so keep your core tight and that will help. The elbows planted in the ground helps too. Plant your elbows and your feet into the ground. Squeeze the glutes at the top and pause at the bottom for just a second. The second thing we're gonna do is a quarter Turkish get up per side, 5 times per side. So a quarter Turkish get up, I don't know if we've done these together before, but we're gonna be on our back here as well. We can throw in some weight for this if you'd like, or you can just use these to practice. So the same side, leg and arm are gonna be bent up and the other 2 are out to the side. If you hold a weight, it's gonna be in this arm that's above. All we're gonna do from here is come up onto your elbow. So it's kind of like a side crunch, and then we're extending that shoulder open and opening the chest. We'll go for 5 per side. Good, yep. Up onto that elbow. Yep, perfect. So we'll do 5 per side of those, then we'll come up. We're gonna go for some skier swings. So you'll need your weights and make sure you hold on to these, don't throw them. So a skier swing, instead of a kettlebell swing or a weight swing in between the legs, we're gonna have a narrow stance here, and we're gonna swing at your sides instead. We're still using the hips to drive pretty much the entirety of the motion, and we're coming up to eye level with your weights. So make sure when you sit those hips back, it's kind of like a good morning. So we're sitting hips back, we've got a slight bend in the knee. We're not bending the knees too much here, it's squatting into it. It's more like a hinge with maybe a slight bigger bend in your knee, but it's not anything like a squat here. We want the chest to come down so it's about parallel with the floor. Does that make sense? Those are kind of tricky, but they're good. The last thing we're gonna go for are some Zotman curls. So we'll go up, like a regular curl, turn your palms back down, and then come back down to your sides, palms up, turn, back down. So that's a Zotman curl. We'll go for 8 per side. So if you want to do those just single arm alternating, we'll go 8 per side, or you can just go 8 total here, whichever you feel like is going to work better for you. So again, hip lifts times 20, quarter Turkish get-ups times 5 per side, skier swings times 20 here. So make sure you're getting that good hinge position, and then 8 Zotman curls. Good? Need a drink, need a break? Okay. All right, let's get started. Let me get my timer pulled up. All right, 10 minutes. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Take this first round at your own pace. Maybe treat it like a little bit of a warm-up, and then we can kind of pick up the speed from there. Nice, good job. Those look perfect. Good, drive those feet into the floor. Squeeze those glutes at the top, good. There, nice. Good, you're like a pro at these. Good. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Awesome. We're 90 seconds in. We got those skier swings up next. Shoot those hips back first. Yeah. Yep. And then use your hips to drive the arms through. You really shouldn't be lifting the weights at all with your arms. It really should just be a swing from the momentum of your hips. Good. That's it. Nice. Perfect. Nice job, David. Good. Nice work. We got the Zotman curls up next. We'll go for 8 of those. Unless you feel like you can do more, maybe go for 10 to 15 if the weights feel good. Curl up, palms down, come back down. There, good. Try to squeeze the bicep at the top, especially as you turn those hands back down. Get a good squeeze at the top. Nice. We're 3 minutes in, keep it up. Awesome, big squeeze. Hip lifts up next, back to the start, go for 20. If you want some weight on these too, go for it. You can throw the weights on your hips. Good. If that stance feels a little weird on your knees, you can spread your feet out just a little bit, like hip width. There. Yeah. Good. 4 minutes in. Keep it up. Squeeze, big squeeze at the top. Awesome. All right, quarter turkish get up. So we'll hold that weight in that hand that's overhead. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the weight. So in case that we ever do a full turkish get up, we're keeping the weight in our eyesight the whole time. There you go, good. Keep that arm straight as you come down. So keep it up in the air. Yep. So don't bend it. Yeah, perfect. That's it. Awesome. Nice. These are deceivingly tough, I think. Nice. It is really good. We're halfway through. 5 minutes down, 5 minutes to go. Good. All right, back to skier swings. Squeeze your glutes at the top to really accentuate the hip drive. Those hips back first. Good. Yep. There it is. Nice. Perfect. Go for 20 of these. Nice. Good. Big squeeze at the top. There it is. Awesome. Good. Zombie curls up next. 8 or more, whichever you decide. Just make sure you're squeezing those biceps nice and big at the top, and as you turn your shoulders down to the floor. Good. Nice stable base. I like it. Keep it up. We got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes to go. Just get as much done as you can in this last 3 minutes. Nice. Last 2.5. Here we go. Nice. Perfect. Good work. Last 2. Last 2 minutes to go.
I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and baby you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for
Awesome.
you.
Good. 90 seconds to go.
I'm a sucker for you.
Awesome.
I'm a sucker for
Good. Those look so good.
I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Don't complicate.
Here we go. Last 60 seconds. Take your time on these. Just get as much done as you can. Here we go. Skier swings.
I'm a sucker for you.
Last 30 seconds. Good. Big squeeze. There. Go 6 back. Awesome. Drive through. Last 20. Good work. 10 seconds left.
I'm a sucker for you.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. All right. Cool. We're done with that. We're going to move on to something else. This is actually the last thing I've got planned for you, and it's not super long. It's another Tabata. So we are going to start with some half burpees, no push-up. So we'll kick out or step out. I know that you do that sometimes, and that's totally fine, just as long as you're moving for that 20 seconds. Half burpees for the first 20 seconds, and then we'll switch with an overhead tricep extension. So if you want to go for both weights overhead, if they feel like you're safe enough to do that, that's totally fine. We'll go both weights at one time. So you can see my elbows are up here, and my weight's come behind my head, and I press straight up. Or we can go one at a time, and then we'll just alternate between 20 seconds. It kind of just depends on how you're feeling. If you do, is that a heavier weight I see on your floor? How heavy is that? That black, that one, yeah.
15.
Okay. You can also use that too and go one weight behind your head, both hands with your hands like this around the head of the bell and compress straight up with that. Sometimes that works better. So it kind of just depends on what feels best for you right now. You can either go 2 weights or just 1 weight. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, half burpees, and the overhead tricep extension to finish out. So make sure you're working super hard. So our last 4 minutes, and then we'll call it a day. Only 4 minutes. Hang on, let's get this set. Okay, so if you're ready, we'll go right into it. Good to go? Okay, half burpees to start with and then tricep extensions. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. 20 seconds of half burpees. Let's get that heart rate up. 10 seconds left already. Good. This is awesome. Go ahead and rest in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, in 5 seconds now, we're going to that overhead tricep extension. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Squeeze your core. Kind of arch too much. Yeah, there it is. Halfway through. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Nice work. We're back to half burpees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Overhead tricep extensions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. This is awesome. Just go as far as you can, get a tiny bit of a stretch, and then press on your head. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. We're halfway through. 5 seconds, back to burpees. 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. Good. Nice and consistent. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Just one more round of burpees to go. Grab your weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Almost done. I'm sure I could come up with a little core Tabata too if you're into that. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Cool. We got one more round of each. Maybe we'll do a little core burner. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last set of burpees. Here we go. You can do it. Nice. Almost there. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. Nice work. We've got one more set of tricep extensions. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. You got it. Big extension. Little stretch. Good. 10 seconds to go. Squeeze the core. There it is. And rest. All right. How do you feel? You feel like you need some more core, or is your core pretty good?
I mean, I guess I could do some core.
You can, yeah. All right, we'll just do another Tabata because that's the easiest little setup, and we'll go for a hollow hold, and then we'll go for those boat crunches. I think we've done those together before. Hang on, let me reset this. And then the hollow hold, we're just gonna be on our butts. I'm just looking for both the feet and your shoulders to be off the floor. So I'm not looking for so much like here, because that's more of like a V position, but I'm looking for like a very round, not round, but straight banana, I guess. You ever see those instead of like up here? Here, shoulders and feet off the floor. And then for those boat crunches, we'll be in this V position, but your feet are gonna be up and your legs are bent. We'll come out into the hollow hold and crunch up. Sound good? There's 4 minutes left of that too. Okay, let's do it. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go for hollow hold. Good, that was awesome. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Boat crunches up next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We'll start in this position, come out and crunch. Reach for your toes. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Almost done. We've got 3 minutes to go. 3 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Go for hollow hold. Just breathe. You can do it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 seconds here. We'll go for those crunches. If the crunches are getting to be too much, maybe on your hip flexors, we'll just hold this boat position instead, because it kind of hits a little bit of a different part of your abs. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Back to hollow hold in 3, 2, 1, and go. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work. Keep it up. Almost done. Just a minute left of work and we're done. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold that position. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Back to hollow hold. We've got one more round of each. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Breathe through it. You can do it. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more boat pose, and then we're done for boat crunches. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! today and putting in the work. I hope that was good. I hope you feel good. You did really well. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for sticking around for just me.
I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. You get to eat some good food tomorrow and hang out and relax.
Yeah. Hope you have a good holiday too.
Thank you. I'll see you next week.
Okay, are we having a class Friday?
I haven't heard anything about it, but if we do, I'm sure they'll post about it in Facebook or email.
Okay, the county has a holiday, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay. Then I would say no, but if that changes, then they'll probably email you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Have a good
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.